Hey guys and gals, welcome back to another episode here on Drumard Farm of the PC versus the console challenge, with me, McConsole, here on the Xbox One. Just selling some silage here to take us through the night, guys. I have the clock set at 120 here. For all the people that's just joining us, welcome aboard. For those that have been watching it from the start, good to see you guys. Thanks for coming back and supporting out the challenge here. Again, anybody playing at home, give us a shout. Let us know how you're doing, either on myself or on RD Allen's channel. RD Allen, of course, being the PC side of the competition. Feel free to check him out. There's a link there in the description, and I will put a wee iCard thingy-bobby up there in the corner of the video for you to click on his latest episode. Definitely jump over, give him a bit of a view, share the loving. Some great content on the channel there, not only just Farming Simulator. Yeah, definitely jump over. He's going to need all the support he can get pretty soon when he realizes just how bad he's lost. So say guys, we're only really working this through the night at the moment. That's the only reason we're selling some silage. I could have waited till morning to bring you in, but you know, I wanted to see where the money was coming from, so you wouldn't think that was anything untoward. Should be long enough for his daylight. Excuse the odds, guys. I did try to download at the time of going live here. I've basically recording this. I have been Saturday. Noticed that the West Coast map is out for the console here. While I have tried to download it, I'm one of those people that gets stuck in the queue. So whenever it does become available, guys, I'll definitely download it. We'll take a wee fly around it. I don't think I'll be doing a sorry, I don't think I'll be doing a single player series on it. Getting too close to the Platinum Edition, and I don't think it would do it much justice for me to stick around on it for 2 weeks. So what I was thinking of, though, was to do a multiplayer on it. You know, maybe once, maybe twice a week. We'll see. Myself, 4 or 5 other players. See once yet. See what we were going. I mean, keep tuned, guys. I'm gonna let you know what's happening with that one as soon as, well, I can get it downloaded, and I'm sure many other people are having some problems with the wait time there on it. But I'm sure it'll be worth waiting another day or so. So back to the challenge, guys. What are we doing? Right, so anybody just joining, the objectives here are for doing all the fields, have 500 of each of the animal, fell 300 trees, which I haven't even started yet, and then we have to, you know, a few wee minor things in there, like do both bale types, which we have done. And I'm just going to slow this clock down again, guys. Sorry, 1 second. And we'll check the animals actually there. Okay, so the cows on the... oh, well, tell you what we'll do. We'll quickly feed the animals. Excuse me. We'll get this last scoop in here, and we'll feed out the animals. The animale. And then we'll go and have a wee play about. I have something new to try here today. I'm not sure if anybody will guess what I'm gonna do. Right, one more scoop, guys. Well, we're getting a good price for it. Maybe we should just fill up the hopper, I'm not sure. Yeah, we'll not be doing this for too long, guys. Don't worry. Oh, while we're waiting, actually, put a hired worker on the go there. And also, we'll start the cedar off as well. No point the boys sitting idle. And we will should plant. What if I not got any off? Give me 1 second, we'll turn around and then we'll show you. Ooh, tank slapper. It feels slightly needs to be overlapped a bit because of the rough edges on it. So let's see what we need. We have what we'll do, we'll plant some barley. We'll put that in the worker as well. There's 2 of our hired workers on the go now. And we have fertilized the grass field again there. So we'll maybe just a couple more skips of this. Fill up the hopper, why not? So we're back on playing on real time again. So guys, what are you thinking of the challenge so far? Let me know your thoughts. Everybody's got their own wee bits and pieces they want to put in. If you have any suggestions or any thoughts on what you'd like to see happen here on Drumard, definitely give me a wee shout in, and we'll see if we can put it into practice for you. And there we go. It's going to be 1 or 2 more skips and that will be that full. We're getting a good price, we might as well sell, right? I started to go down again, so what we'll do is we'll quit that there. Only take you up to the sheep now. We'll clean our sheep. Should really take the water up, shouldn't we? Yeah. So we'll just run up, get the water on. And take it up on the back of this, I believe. Keep the animals at full productivity, because we are going to need a lot of that stuff in a minute. We did the water. I should really max the cows out for us there yet, more or less. And it did. And we'll go up around this way and get that filled. Starting to mount up the pallets again, which is pretty good. Of the wool. Let's see. I don't know why. Oh, I do, because I picked them up wrong. I don't know why it's filling funny like that, but I do. Right, we'll let you fill. You're working away nicely there. And you're working away nicely there. Where was I going to go here? Pass. I can't remember. You're filled anyway. Let's go and get our sheep fed and watered, and then we'll come down and do the cows, and then we shall work on today's project. Again, I haven't seen. Well, I've watched Randy's latest video there with his PC Master Race video thing, but you know, we shall triumph, guys. We shall triumph. And it won't let me drop that off when it's empty, and of course, Thomas, you meh. Oh, right. Well, that's cool. Got the sheep fully fed or fully watered. Take a big lump of grass over here. Oh. Oh dear. I don't think they'll take all this, like, but you know. Definitely been a great purchase, this. Of all the wheel loaders on the game, including the New Holland download there, I still say that this is the best one. So, let's have a look. Yep, sheep are all finished. Cool, cool, cool. Drop this grass back. Definitely looking after themselves, the sheep. I think we might need to buy a trailer, because I believe in Randy's video I watched it, the small trailer here doesn't hold TMR, the loading wagon. But we shall see, we shall see. The lights on. We're gonna need a trailer anyway. Oh, crash. Getting good at this little crashing game, hey. Just drop that off then. And what was I gonna do? Yes. Well, we've got a lot of TMR storage. I was thinking we might as well. We might as well use it. Again, I believe that this isn't gonna take this, so we might have to do another mix or two. I've been working away, guys. There, you know, well over the night there before I start selling and just mixing some of this stuff, so. And it doesn't hold it. Okay then. Well, that's what we thought, so. Move him out of the way. We used all our bales up, all our silage bales there, creating TMR, so I don't believe that we can fill TMR into this either. Ah well. $8,000. Hey? $4,000 straw and fill with silage. And we need to give them some grass actually too, don't we? Oh, really gonna have to learn to talk and drive at the same time here. if I'm gonna do this. So we're getting along rightly, guys. We have been doing quite well here. We're keeping the top of our animals. Again, we haven't got piggies just yet, but I'm sure they're not far off. Starting them at least anyway. We just have to get a few more crops in. Field numbers 2 and 25 have been fully fertilized and seeded, just to keep you watching me doing that again. Become a bit of a morning routine, this, isn't it? Feed all the animals. How did I do that? I don't know how I managed that. But the animals are paying for our... The animals are paying for our maintenance, which is what we wanted, really. So we're actually at midnight making money off milk once we take everything out of it, which is pretty awesome, which is what I wanted to do in the first place. I'll add that grass back in a minute. Let's see what way that looks. We might get away with just the one here today. We shall see. Straw will always be full because I was smart enough to dump the straw there. Well, not store, sorry, not dump, store the straw. That's what I meant to say. See how far off are we? Yeah, we'll get away with that today. And we'll just get the wheel loader back and dump the grass back in, and I think that'll be the cows fed. Just need to... Where are we going to put the silage though? Just here'll do. I know Jeffrey hates me doing the tip anywhere function here with all this stuff. He thinks it's a mess, but you know, we never said anywhere in the rules of the competition you had to be tidy about it, did we? I don't think we said anywhere in the rules of the competition you had to play tidy. I'm going to dump this grass. I think we might get away with this grass for today as well. I mean, definitely I'll... Oh, maybe we won't. For the time being, guys, that'll do. The reason why is I don't want to take too long feeding all the animals, oh. Branches. No branches. Well, I want to get around to reading some comments as well, guys, because I didn't get the chance to the last few episodes. Being that there were live streams, or I was just testing this out and in a rush to get back to work then. So while that one's running down there, I will quickly bounce out and onto the comments, which hopefully are nice. I've replied to them all, guys, so I know they're all nice. Well, most of them are anyway, like. So let's have a peek at our latest video. The high-speed slurry ejections, which went live on Saturday. So let's have a peek and see what's going on here. Frickscord was saying, by playing together, about their gamer tag and stuff, the gamer tag and stuff there. Definitely Tricks Accord. As I said there at the start there, I was considering doing a multiplayer on the West Coast when I can get it downloaded. So definitely. Josh CRD, yes, I was really missing this tune. Congrats on 4,500 views. Josh, I do that tune just for you now. I know that you love singing it in your head over and over and over again, day in, day out. And thanks very much for the congratulations. There's no point reading Stephen Gregg's comment because I don't think any of us is going to understand it. Last episode there then on Drumard. We had Randy going banter. Well, I thought consoles really did suck. That was after my wee rant about the comment that Randy was left. He does have wool, he hasn't sold it yet. Maybe he could just carry it down to the sell point. Well, he is running the game extension mod, so perhaps he could. Yeah, well, Randy being RD Allen, who is the PC half of this challenge, who's playing for the PC so-called Master Race. I've already sold quite a few bales, Randy. Ryan Clark there was saying that the stream is looking. Must have been a mixer that's a problem. He's blaming it on PC again, and he's congratulating me on the rule over 200 subscribers. Well done, and up the console master race. Thanks, Ryan. Daniel Baldwin, stream looks great. Again, thank you very much, Daniel. I think I might actually stay with Twitch from now on. Again, Stephen Gregg's comment. I don't know what it says. I ain't got a clue, guys. Anybody wants to have a dictionary there for it, you work away. We'll go back into the last live stream then. And we have a few comments there. Oh, come on, you stupid phone. Right, where are we? Comments. Josh was apologising for missing the stream. Don't worry, Josh. I know it was a bit short notice, that last one. Let me see who else. Kind of think something to do with having the stream twice at the same. Well, I do get a wee bit laggy on Mixer now. It'll be interesting to see if Twitch helps out with the lag. On a good note, the classy is looking pretty classy. I do like this classy myself. Funny enough, that's actually, you know, what I'm using here now. And Ryan Clark there was, hi Thomas, excellent classy. A first comment. Nice to be first for a change. Always nice to hear from you, Ryan. Always nice. And again, Josh CRD there replied, you're welcome and thank you. That was me telling him about the how we do the music just for himself. Okie dokie, guys, let's get back to the serious game of winning. And I have up my sleeve. Let's just pop over to the tractor nearest it, or somewhere nearest it. We're going to go today and we're going to look into these fields here, 32 and 27. I know Randy's using them for grass cutting, but you know, I would have to plough them. And what am I doing here? Oh, I'm moving him out of the way. I would have to plough them, guys, and do you know what? I can't really be bothered ploughing them at the minute. But I do have another plan up my sleeve. Let's go and have a quick look at the fields I'm talking about. 27 being that one. I'll leave that one just for the moment, because I may plough that one and put stuff in it. But this is the main field we're going to be working on for our new project. This is field number 32. And the project is going to be placeable orchards. Just downloaded there today. So we'll start with the orange. And these will give us an hourly income. I'm hoping. I haven't used these before, guys. This will be the first time. So I'm going to go start with 10. So when is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We'll start with 10 to find out what the crack is with them, guys, because as I said, this is something I have never used before. Apparently we give them water and manure. Now water gives me an early income, and if I put manure in, it gives us a double income. So we'll just borrow this guy. And this is why I said with the we're going to be using the manure, putting it to some use rather than just spreading it on the fields and whatnot. We might as well get an income from it. I don't know how much. What? What? Okay. I haven't got a clue what that was about. Let's just go and rescue the tractor. I think Randy's even having some problems with collisions in this area, sticking out slightly more than they should do. I mean, no, see? I'm gonna have to lift this one out. Are we gonna have to reset? Yeah, I would think so. We're going to be using this one here anyway. I'll just reset that tractor. And while I'm at it, I'll reset the Tyranno too. Because I've just thought of another idea. Is that the one? It is. Oh, sorry, I'm not resetting the Tyranno. I'm reset. Why did I stop the hire on that? Ah. I'm not resetting the Tyranno, I'm resetting our Dear John hook lift, that's what I'm doing. Right. And what I want to do is go back into the shop. If I go to miscellaneous. There it is. Oh, it's a fuel tank. Let's just go to Flegel. Where is it? Alphabetical order, Thomas. Duh. There we go, there. And we should have in here somewhere. That's it there, water tank. And we'll get that delivered. Unfortunately, we can't put it in our Dear John colours. This holds 20,000 litres. Let's try and get it filled. Of course, it's going to cost me 20 grand to fill it, but, you know. I have to come at this the other way. And I think, if I'm right, it has to be lowered into the spot here. You know what, we'll come at it the other way. Fuel trigger's gonna play hell with it there. And we'll turn around. I suppose there's a nice green pipe on there to match, so it sort of does match a wee bit. Refill barrel. There we are there. Take a wee while for that to fill up, so while we're filling, we'll pop back to our JCB and we'll start throwing some manure at these places and see how that works. And then that should be us starting to get some money from these trees. As soon as you put water. Apparently you need to have water at least to have an income. It requires water, but if you put manure on them, you get double the income. I guess I'm gonna have to reset that too. Look, quite honestly, I think I'll just sell it because I now have the. Whoa, 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 whoa! What's going on? Since we now have the barrel on the back of the hook lift, we really don't need it anymore. The manure weighs a ton by the side looks of it. Oh, must weigh a ton. I don't know, guys. This is a bit of trial and error. I don't know how to do this. Oh, doesn't take that much. Ah, it just puts it around the bottom there. So I think this one bucket will actually do these 5 trees. And maybe develop this, guys. Maybe, you know, put the whole field like this. I'm not sure. It's one thing to do with the manure. Definitely better. You know, it's different than the greenhouses, which is the only other thing you could do with manure apart from spread it on fields. So this does give it an extra element to play with the manure. Ugh, sounded so bad, that didn't it? To play with manure. Might be able to load this up on a truck and just drive along, or like on a trailer. We'll investigate that one at a later date. Just want to get them up and running for the time being. The last one, I think. Yeah. No, one more. Excuse the snoring in the background, but the pup's tired apparently. And I'll just put this up here for the time being. Oh, he's finished. Yay. We'll bounce back to the truck here and we will go and try out how we water the trees. Hopefully this will bring us a nice wee income. So, well, I can't remember exactly what it said, but we were playing this on normal. So on normal, I believe the trees bring in $40 an hour when they're just watered. But since we have manure, it should be $80 per tree, so it should be 800 quid an hour, or $800 an hour, since we're playing in dollars here in an Irish farm for some reason. I don't know why. $800 an hour just for those trees, which is probably more than we get from selling the manure. Like, I'm back now, and here's the entrance coming up. So. And we'll go right down to the end and start at the end and work up. Should be able to pass through this gap. Yeah. Hopefully, if I line this up, we should just be able to drive up the trees. So, oh, refill the greenhouse? Doesn't take very much water either. That's pretty cool. Let's move up slightly up the line until the next one. Is that last one full? Yeah. Water's full. Right, okay. Triggers must be overlapping on these a wee bit, guys, but you know, there's not much we can do about that. So as to say, that will give us an income of 80 bucks an hour per tree. So they actually look quite cool. Now the fruit automatically sells every hour, so it's not as if we have to drive up and down with a trailer and go and find a sale point. So that's pretty cool. I mean, you're just at the bottom of the trees. So it takes 500 litres of water and 1,000 litres of manure. I'm sure we can get another 10 of these in. In fact, no, we'll do that next time, or I'll do that off screen. I'll maybe put another 10 or 20 trees in here. Maybe make a proper wee orchard. So we will. Well, guys, I'm going to call it quits here for this episode. Again, hit that wee notification button on there for the alerts when the videos go live here. Also, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Again, any comments or anything you want to leave down below, guys, definitely go ahead. Another quick reminder, check out RD Allen with the PC side of the competition. Go over and give him a bit of loving and a bit of support, because he's definitely needing it since he's losing that bad. And I shall see you all on the next episode of Drumard Farm here. So that's from me, McConsole. Have a good weekend, guys.